brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today. Got a little test for you. As of this moment, it appears that the Trump administration has come to agreement with China on tariffs. And as of this moment, the stock market is shooting through the roof. A huge rebound in the last 2 days. Now, y'all all remember that we were all going to die about a month ago, that the world was coming to an end, that Trump's tariffs negotiations and all that were going to ruin America, and that the stock market, you were going to lose all your retirement, and the stock market was crashing. We were all going to die. Don't you remember the news? It was just a month ago. Here's the test for you. While you're surfing around today and in the next 24, 48 hours, see if you find one positive news story about it going up. Because it's about back where it was at the first of the year now. We're about even from the first of the year. See if you find one story about all the losses have been completely recovered from January 1. You won't find one. Because these people they really don't report the news. They're just in fear porn business. They just want you addicted to fear porn. And so if the tornado isn't going to kill you, you're going to lose all your retirement, or there's going to be a hurricane or an earthquake, or all of the immigrants are going to kill you, or somebody's going to kill you. Something's going to kill you. You're going to die. That's all they do over and over and over and over again. Find me one story where they report with glee on their face, as much as they did with glee on their face when it was going down, that the market has fully recovered as of today. You won't find it. I've been doing this for 30 plus years. After the terrorists hit the towers in New York City, stock market was closed the first day because Wall Street is right there, literally, physically there. Wall Street. It's a street called Wall Street, literally. It's right below the towers. So they were cleaning up to be able to get back to work, and they didn't want the markets to reopen in a panic. And but stock market dove when it did reopen on the basis of America is under attack. And the world's coming to an end, and we're all going to lose all our retirement, and the terrorist attacks are going to cause us to lose all wealth built. Not a single report when 54 days later it fully recovered. Not one news outlet reported that America's economy is so vibrant, so strong, that 54 days after the worst attack in history, other than possibly Pearl Harbor, on our soil, that the stock market dove and fully recovered in 54 days. Not one. So you just need, what this gives you is perspective of how things really work in the news business, okay? And a lot of these guys are friends of mine. We do a lot of stuff with Fox. We do stuff on, Ken was on CNN. I mean, different people, or George was, or somebody was the other day. We work with all of them from time to time. But I got to tell you, it's the business they're in. If it bleeds, it leads. Mm-hmm. And, I'm telling you all the time, quit buying and selling your stock. Just get in your mutual funds and stay in and ride. This is how people build wealth. But instead, we get all freaked out with the fear porn of watching TV news, or hitting websites, even worse, because they're definitely clickbait headlines about that try to trigger your emotion. Yeah. But you're not going to find a report. If you do, it's one in a bazillion. Because I always look just for fun of it, because I don't generally scan the current events pages. They drive me nuts anyway, because I know the people writing a lot of them. And I'll go look, but I'll be surprised if I find a single one anywhere. But I mean, front page headlines were that you're losing everything.
Yeah, that's right. And I think while we're on this issue, we have to make sure that we understand there's a difference between the economy and what we're seeing on Wall Street. That's a speculative game. People are scared, pulling their money out one day, then the next day, and that is very different than the health of the American economy.
Exactly.
What's happening on Wall Street is not the same. Make sure you understand the difference.
Well, I mean, and the stock market in general, you can just remember it's this. In a given week, it's a 4-year-old having a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Because everything's too good or too bad. One of the two.
Right.
It's always a drama queen in a given week. In a given decade, if you look over a decade, the stock market's a wise old woman.
That's right.
She's very smart because she does gauge what's going on. But in a given week, it's just a 4-year-old having a temper tantrum in the cereal aisle because the Fruit Loops aren't right there.
That's right.
That's all it is. It's just bunch of drama queens, man. Create your free Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.